Here's Murray. Pass to Brown. Screen by Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Jokic with it. For the lead. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
I know Jokic would perhaps rather find penetration, but he can hit these mid-range looks as well.
With lots of prime seasons ahead of him, Clark, Nikola Jokic already has multiple MVPs and a championship.
It is an incredible resume already, that's for sure, B.A. I think he's got a chance to get into that top 10, maybe top 5 all-time conversation. But he's special, and what a joy to watch. Never seems to be overexerting himself, but he's making impact at both ends of the floor. He's extremely special as a basketball player.
Now here's Holiday. 7 points in the game. Tatum with it. Checked by Gordon. Pass to Holiday. Over Jokic. The shot by Holiday, no good.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Poked loose.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
When he's driving inside, Tatum is either going to finish or get himself a trip to the line.
First team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
We know Nikola Jokic is a natural, but that's not all. Coach Malone said it's too bad that people can't peek behind the curtain and see how hard Nikola works. He understands that there's no magic formula. Yes, he's incredibly gifted, but it's his work ethic. That's great. Brian?
Well, Allie, talent only gets you so far. He's got both.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And here's Jokic outside. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Celtics lead by 4 from behind the arc. And the Celtics another 3.
Part of White's expanding game is the attention to his jump shot. And he's made great improvement in that area.
The shot by Brown, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And here's Brown for 3. Shot is off. 5 for 10 now.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Gordon with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Screen by Gordon. 6 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get one up. And he converts the layup. Gordon's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And Gordon's jumping ability combined with his reach make him a difficult matchup for any defense, especially when he's operating in the post.
There's the triple. Sinks it from distance.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
White for 3, and it's Denver with a rebound. Pass to Brown. On the wing, Porter. Horford with a steal. It's Brown on the wing. 13 points in the game. Here's Tatum. Got a piece of it.
Good defensive instincts there displayed by Gordon. Reading the shooter all the way and timing the rejection perfectly.
Pass to Brown. Here's the three. It's deflected.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And 1:01 left in the third. Shoots from 14. Uses the glass to drop it in. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I don't think he could have been any more impressive than he was tonight. Brown is setting this place on fire.
And here's Saric for three. He buries it from three.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Here's Cornette. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's on Dario Saric.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
For the tie. Offensive rebound. Jordan, the screen. Shot clock at 5. Shots good by Saric.
An effective score from all over the floor. Saric has a bunch of confidence in his jumper.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And here's Brown for three. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook. Good if it goes. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And when we return,
41.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And it's Holiday with the ball for Boston. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Tatum's shot is good.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Here's Chanchar. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Celtics lead by 3. Here's Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown!
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up.
Whoa! Brown with a huge slam!
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Westbrook. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outside Holiday. Three-pointer. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Nuggets trail by 4. Knocked loose. White with the steal. To the paint. Here's Tatum. Ooh, rugged finish from Tatum. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Pass to Jordan. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Brown. On the wing, Tatum. The three. No luck on that one.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack. He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Now Brown. Jacks up a three. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Saric a screen. Three-pointer. It doesn't go for him.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. Because he can't get anything to fall this half.
White can't hit.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
The Nuggets with another miss.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
The shot by Holiday, no good. And timeout is called by Michael Malone. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. With Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Michael Malone was going over with his team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. Gordon down low. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Murray. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Celtics lead by 6. Here's White. White coming through.
I tell you what, he clearly is one of the best players in the league who does not get the same kind of gas that other guys do. But there's no better all-around guard in the NBA than Drew Holiday.
So it's Boston now. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. Fires for 3. Tatum connects on the corner 3.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Celtics.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jason Tatum.
Well, his defense was tremendous tonight. Really, really high level. He was a pest, forced the opponents into a lot of turnovers.
Shoots from the baseline. He's off on that one.
I use that rhythm shooting. I got off mindset for the high reward shit and
so
the rhythm shooting. What I do.
Grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. We saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. It's out on the road tomorrow as the Spurs wrap up this home stretch. They've hit a rough spot here early, but still have plenty of time in their season to find their way out. Now here's Horford. The three from Tatum. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. To the paint. Tatum's shot is off. On offense, here are the Spurs.
And you watch Jason Tatum year to year. He is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
The three from Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Watch out. Tatum's going to stretch the defense all over the place if he's knocking down threes from the corner.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Wembanyama. Pass to Champagnie. Back to Wembanyama. Buries it down low. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the game.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Tatum's shot is off.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
A shot by Wembanyama, no good. On offense, here are the Celtics. Brown outside. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk to Greg Popovich.
We talked about how they plan to deal with Jaylen Brown. Now, he said Brown's explosive off the dribble, so we have to have bodies in front of him, be physical with him, stay connected with him at all times. See if they can keep Jaylen in check. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Now, Wembanyama, following Drew Holiday's three-point attempt. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And once again, Coach, this storied San Antonio franchise is on the upswing.
It sure is, Kevin. And look, they've got a Hall of Fame coach and a potential Hall of Fame centerpiece to build a team around. They've got great talent evaluators in the front office. You can't ask for a better recipe for success.
Barnes can't get it to go. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 1. And this game, the first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs.
You know, some teams just have your number, and that was the case between these two last season.
Now here's Brown, following the shot by Chris Paul. Boston, no good that time either.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Pass to Wembanyama. Count the basket. 6 points for Victor Wembanyama. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. We know, Greg, early on in the year, teams still trying to figure out their rotations.
And it takes time before you find the rhythm you're looking for. Coaches will mix and match units to see what works best, with the thought also of the postseason.
They could use a bucket. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, yeah, White prefers a more head-on shot, but that doesn't mean he can't sink those corner threes, too.
Pass to Brown. Over Barnes. Brown with the bucket.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Outside, Horford. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Here's White. That 3 off the mark.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Wembanyama, left side. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
That's very light work for Wembanyama from that close.
Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. Outside, White. Takes the 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
Yeah, but those are the games you can learn from. You see where you are now and where you need to get to.
So it's Boston now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Connects from 3-point range.
Oh, boy. Tatum has ways to hurt you from every area on the floor.
Wembanyama, left side. 7-foot shot. And he gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 12. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. And we'll be right back after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those. Quality look.
Can you talk about a stacked roster? It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Here's Wembanyama. He's got 12. Here's Champagnie. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Champagnie's got his first basket of the night. Holiday surveying the floor. Here's Tatum. Tatum cleared for takeoff and landing.
What a move by Tatum, finishing strong at the ring.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here is Paul. Still yet to score. A shot by Champagnie, no good. Here's Holiday. Inside. The kick out to Tatum. Into the lane. Tatum. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Well, not just fast, but also precise. Tatum shows a lot of control on his route.
Here's Wembanyama. He can't hit that time. Celtics leading by 4. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017 has come a long way. Kevin, those chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. Tatum, no good. San Antonio with the ball. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. To the middle, Wembanyama. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And now just a 3-point Celtic lead. Tatum on the wing. The three. San Antonio with the rebound.
Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And really, Stan, Victor Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those paradigm-shifting players. Don't you agree?
Oh, no doubt, Kevin. First of all, there are not going to be very many 7'4" guys come along. And then come with the skills that he has on a court, the length, his mobility, how fluid he is. It's unprecedented.
And one of the most respected players in the NBA is Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a 3-time Teammate of the Year award winner. He's also a Sportsmanship Award winner. He is a pro's pro. The thing everyone expects from Holiday is elite defense, but you see his IQ on display all over the floor. He's constantly making smart decisions on or off the ball.
Here's Holiday following the bucket by the Spurs. Outside Tatum. 5 to shoot. The 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Pass to Wembanyama. And he drops it in from the low post. Wembanyama's got 22.
And this is why many are excited about Wembanyama's future. Such a unique, versatile player and scorer.
Brown, no good. And the Spurs with possession. They're on a 10-2 run here. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his first foul. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him. The all-time leader in NBA wins, of course, the great Spurs coach, Greg Popovich. So here is a guy who's a peer. What makes him so special, Stan?
Well, first of all, Greg Popovich is not a peer of mine, Kevin. I would never be that presumptuous. This guy is an absolute icon in the coaching world. I think from the outside, I think what makes him so special is he's never looked at himself that way. He's never rested on his laurels. He's a guy that's always evolving and trying to get better.
I love that assessment, but I do think you're his peer.
Not in any way.
Here's Champagne. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. So it's the Spurs now. Paul goes in. Here's Wembanyama. And the call will be against Al Horford. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Wembanyama down low. Paul outside. Back to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama too much inside.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact